When we were doing our mission planning at Star Street a couple of years ago, we realised that one of the things was that our church was virtually invisible in the local community. It's just sort of a bland beige brick building. It had no signage on it. People didn't even realise it was a church. And we decided we had to increase its visibility, and we wanted to actually connect with the local community. So we went about designing new signage, a new logo for the church, and then we decided to set up this little hospitality space that we have here, which we got a grant from Thrive for, and it consists of a little library that is full of books that people can leave and borrow books. We've got a prayer box where people can leave their prayer requests from the local community of any things they want us to pray for. And then we have the garden bench where people can sit down and rest.
I check the prayer box every day as I arrive, and there's not prayers in it every week, but every 2 or 3 weeks there's a prayer that I take in and use with the congregation during our prayers of intercession. And some of them are really moving. One I remember particularly was someone saying, "Please help me find God, pray for me to find God and find myself and become a better mum." And it gives us a little window into the kinds of things that the local community are interested in. And the little library has a constant turnover of books, and every now and then we find a food donation in there in the form of a can of soup or something. And again, I've seen people sitting on the bench too, just having a rest. Yeah.
And the garden bench got quite a lot of use during COVID lockdown because we've got a nursing home just across the road, and during COVID the people there were only allowed one visitor at a time. So often a couple would come to visit a family member, and one of them would sit on our garden bench while the other one would visit. The mural up there was actually designed by Gordon Scantlebury, who was a previous minister, and it was made by the members of the church. And again, it was our first attempt to try and make ourselves more visible and say something about who we were as a church. Our logo, the new logo, was we had a worldwide logo competition, and the winner was actually a woman from the Philippines who won the competition. She designed our Star Street logo, which is the cross at the centre with Jesus at the centre, multicoloured people around it to represent the diversity of the congregation, with, you could either say arms raised in praise or arms reaching out into the community. And it all forms a star shape. So we really like our new Star Street logo.